The Bride versus Johnny Wicky. Two of the best revenge specialists to ever grace the screen. They're your favorite assassin's favorite assassin. Both have something deep in the bowels of their souls. No weapons formed against them shall prosper. And they both proved that that's no cap. But if they were to meet up in a duel, who would win? The Bride or Johnny Wick? Here's how I see it going. But first, let's look at their attributes. First off, the Bride, aka Beatrix Kiddo, aka Anti-Crash Out. She's a certified video game character. Biggest flex of both films? She took a bullet to the head. Let's add some extra context. She got jumped by her old co-workers. They beat her down to the white meat and she was still breathing and talking shit. That's when old Billy walks his cool ass over, wipes some blood off her face with a napkin that has his name on it, straight pimping, and pops her in the dome. Oh, and she was also pregnant. With the baby of the dude who shot her. Diabolical level 10. She ate that like it was lunch and said, "Please, sir, may I have another?" It did put her in a coma, though, but she made it through that, then set off to kill Bill. Pun intended. Bet, before catching that final fade with Bill, she had to set it off on the rest of the crew first. Now John Wick, aka the Baba Yaga, aka Johnny Wicky. His revenge tour started similar to the Bride's. He got jumped by some thugs who were connected to his old boss. They unalived his dog for no reason, beat his ass with a bat, kicked him in the face and stole his car. Had mans laying there with his dead dog. Diabolical level 8. But, unknown to them, John Wick is that dude. Certified. Has a master's degree in everything killing. He was the assassin's favorite assassin. They called him Baba Yaga, not because he was the boogeyman, but because he was the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman. After John wakes up, he kicks off the crash out of all crash outs, the revenge mission from hell. To say they both had bumps in the road on their way to deleting the mofos who put them in those awkward positions is an understatement. First, the Bride had to escape the trap house, aka the hospital, where a CNA was pimping her out. Guess the pay ain't what they say. She wakes up from her coma to find out her new job was coma meat for hire, and she decides right then and there to become the queen of fuck around and find out. She bites the dude's tongue off who was trying to collect payment. He died. Said pimp walks in, and in true brutal fashion, the Bride slices his leg and beats his head in with the door like she's Kratos from God of War 1, unalives him, steals his car, and now she's on her way to confront the first name on her hit list. John, on the other hand, only had one name on his hit list, but anyone who got between him and Vigo Jr., the thug who took out his dog and stole his car, was going to catch that fade. John gets a call, doesn't like what he hears, and boom, he's off to the races. Body after body after body gets dropped, and not a single soul is going to stop Mr. Wick. Other assassins try and fail, miserably. The durability of them both is astonishing. Shot in the head, enough said. Survivor like Destiny's Child, she got sliced up pretty good with swords, hit with hard objects, took a double barrel to the chest. Also, she was buried alive. And with all of that, she's still standing. But John has been hit multiple times with vehicles, shot multiple times, stabbed multiple times, thrown or fallen from extreme heights, and survived. Both of our aforementioned protagonists, shot, stabbed, kicked, punched, tossed, thrown, their way to the head bosses. But the Bride, it took 2 films to get to her endgame. John Wick, well, it took him 4 films, plus a TV show spin-off, plus a movie spin-off The Ballerina set to hit theaters soon. To finish the job, Vigo Jr. started. So the body count difference is massive. Not taking anything from the Bride, but no matter how you shape it up, it's apples to chicken. John Wick simply will destroy the Bride. Anything she can do, John can do it better. It's just that simple. Even with the Bride fighting the Crazy 88 and the 5 deadly assassin group she was a part of, it just doesn't compare to the amount of male and female assassin fell to John. Blade, bullets, hands, pencils, or books. The Bride had problems with everyone she encountered, struggling to win, but with the drive of thinking they killed her baby, a mother's wrath isn't nothing to play with. And they all found that out the hard way. But you never mess with a man's car or his dog. Kiddo did what she needed to do. Took out her list, and with the final name on the list, She hit him with a move she learned from her master, a ancient Chinese secret that he taught to a blonde-hair, blue-eye white women from America. And she took that move and applied it to real life. Got that motherfucker back who shot her in the head and stole her slash his baby. Oh yeah, the baby never died. She lived with her father, the man that shot her in the head. Her father. Moral of the story, pick your partner wisely. So after exploding her ex's heart...
Huh. Plan A taught you the 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
Her and her daughter watched cartoons like a Saturday morning. Not with Johnny. Oh no, he went through some shit to get to the head of the snake. I mean, he travels across oceans, walked the desert, was in rivers and canals, beneath the city streets. He went everywhere to do what he had to do. When you have a multi-million-dollar bounty on your head, you sort of attract attention to yourself. While fighting off people that's trying to kill him, he's also fighting the henchmen. Fighting the henchmen of all the crime bosses he's trying to kill. And just like brushing your teeth, getting dressed, and heading off to work or school, easy routine we all do. Killing all those people for John was just like riding a bike. No one stood a chance. If they did, the movie wouldn't be called John Wick. It would be called The Man Who Killed John Wick. But that will never happen. No bride will beat John Wick. John Wick once killed 3 men in a bar with a pencil. Don't believe me, let Viggo tell you.
Very little about. I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil. With a fucking pencil.
So the storyteller picks John Wick.